for hunters only. Brought to you by Poindexter's Outdoors in Gallatin, Tennessee. Serving the sportsman since 1965. And Paul Pollick's Deer Lures.com. Producing the greatest selection of all-natural buck and doe deer lures on today's market.
August the 14th. Bobby Allen, Mr. Robert Allen, myself, down at the beautiful Allen Farm here in Hickman County. Mr. Allen is getting on the plow. Gonna plow up all that right there. Well, folks, as all of us deer hunters know, it's never too early to start getting ready for the upcoming deer season. And no one knows it better than Mr. Robert Allen and his son Bobby Allen as they hook up the plow and start turning that rich Tennessee soil in preparation for a luscious food plot for those deer. And as they are doing the hard work, I'm going to walk deep into those beautiful Tennessee woods and get a few of those Paul Pollick deer scents in place so they can start working their magic for the upcoming deer season. As Mr. Allen and Bobby Allen are doing the hard work plowing, I'm going to be setting up a licking branch. And as I'm doing it, I'm going to be telling you what a licking branch is all about and those Paul Pollick scents to use while making this licking branch. Awesome. Well, folks, the licking branch is one of the most important and most overlooked elements of any type of deer scent setup. And how important is the licking branch? Well, if it's not present in any type of scent setup, then a mature buck deer will not frequent the setup. Now, folks, that's serious. Now, the licking branch is a branch that a buck uses to rub his head and his face on. This preorbital area of the deer's head has 5 glands that are leaving scent markers on the branch as the deer is rubbing. And Mr. Paul Pollick's preorbital buck scent lure has all 5 of those glands perfectly blended and ready for you to start making your licking branch setup. And here's a Paul Pollick pro tip for you. Before entering the woods to where your destination point is to make your setup, be sure to apply a liberal amount of Paul Pollick's October Cover Mist, a masking spray made of plant, leaf, and earth scents. And folks, it absolutely covers your human odor. And when you're making your licking branch setup, don't forget to use your latex gloves. Now, a licking branch should be about the size of your thumb and about 5 to 6 foot in height. And what you want to do is you want to snap off the ends of the branches that will imitate a deer chewing the end of those branches. Once you've got that all in place, it's time to apply Paul Pollick's preorbital scent gland smells. Okay, now that I've got my licking branch prepped, it is time to apply Paul Pollick's buck preorbital gland smells. And that's really going to set this off. Now that we've got our licking branch all doctored up with Paul Pollick's preorbital, it's time to doctor up the ground a little bit with some buck interdigital gland smell. Now, that interdigital gland is the gland that's located right between the buck's hooves, and every time he walks, he's leaving that smell. So obviously, if he's coming to his licking branch, he's leaving his imprint, isn't he? So we're just going to make a little scrape and put a little bit of that buck interdigital there, and we will be ready to go. Well, folks, as you can see, it's never too early to get ready for deer season, is it? And it's never too early to start using those Paul Pollick deer scents. Absolutely the best deer lures on the market. As deer season goes on, I'll be adding some different Paul Pollick scents: Doe Tarsal Plus, Buck Tarsal Plus, Doe and Heat, Mystic Intrigue, all kinds of different lures that Mr. Paul Pollick has. They are going to be exactly what I'm going to be relying on to doctor this scrape up and this setup with the licking branch throughout the course of the entire hunting season. Head on over to Poindexter's Outdoors there in Gallatin, Tennessee and get you some, and good luck hunting.